Welcome to the Creators Initiative podcast. And today we have a special episode. It's a special segment, the first of its kind, called 15-Minute Fridays, where I take a social media post or ad and rant or rave for 15 minutes or less about the quality, the substance, and the reach of said post. And today's post is from Happy Tooth SLC. Now, a little background with Happy Tooth SLC is that this account is run or is the account of Dr. Tyler Hanks, who is a DMD, MPH. Don't know what that is, but according to his bio, he's a Happy Tooth pediatric dentist. So I'm sure that's what that means, in medical terms. But he's based in Salt Lake City, and he has his own pediatric office called Happy Tooth. And let's just talk about his lovely post that I came across on Instagram. So, first things first, let's talk about the quality of this post. Shot with an iPhone. Shot with an iPhone. Now, as a commercial cinematographer, a cinematographer who films for other brands, other businesses, especially content creation, right? You probably would think I would not. I would just be so against filming with your iPhone. But here's my thing. Your iPhone has a time and a place. And there's absolutely nothing wrong, depending on your niche, depending on your industry, about shooting with an iPhone. Like, it is actually completely okay. And honestly, in my professional opinion, I believe, depending on your niche, your business, your industry, you shouldn't even reach out to a professional, cinematographer, to film just everyday content. Like, yeah, brand story, commercial work, like you're actually filming commercial for TV or anything like that, or an ad. Yeah, you should not film that with your iPhone. But if we're talking about day to day, just something quick, something that feels personal, definitely film with your phone. But this actually goes into my second point, which of course is we're going to talk about the substance of this post. But when you're filming with your phone, you got to have a purpose. You got to film with a purpose. With everything in content, you have to film with a purpose, which makes your iPhone footage look even better because you had a purpose in mind. And so as I look at this post here, the substance of this post, the purpose of this post was probably a trend that was in this doctor's niche or industry. He probably saw a bunch of other dentists making this post, or, which I think he probably did, was people have said something about the way he dresses at work, the way his office is set up, that made him feel that he needed to address it in a very fun and very authentic way. And so he made this post about, let me see how it starts. I'm going to start again. It says, most dentists wear white coats, so should you. And he's like, no thanks, right? And so he's wearing Jordans. He got these nice oversized tees and sweatshirts and joggers and his Air Jordans. And he got a basketball goal at his dentist's office. And you see him having a great time with the kids and running around the kids. Like, it's a great, great, great post. And see, this is what I get from this post. This is what I can see what he meant or who he was trying to reach with this post. Number one, I want to let every parent in Salt Lake City know, just because I wear Air Jordans, just because I wear oversized tees, oversized sweatshirts, and joggers in my Air Jordans, does not mean I don't know what I'm doing as a dentist, right? The fact that my office is not just some sterile looking office, it's very boring and drab, and we just come in here to get your teeth clean. It's very fun and inviting, and a playground for the kids who are getting their teeth clean, right? And so I want to let you know you can trust me with your children, and the fact that just because you don't see me in a white coat doesn't mean I don't know how to take care of your child's teeth. That's the post. That's the substance. And guess what? That post, so far, 3.1 or 3.7 million plays. His Instagram Reels, by the way. This is not TikTok. So 3.7 million accounts he reached with this post. And here's the thing about a business owner, especially somebody who's trying to market their business. This is amazing, especially if, say, a third of the 3.7 was people who were based in Salt Lake City, who are parents and who are looking for a dentist for their children, right? And so, just all around, this is just a great post. And like, here's the thing too, you just don't stop here and that's just like that one post that just went viral. You go through here and you see at least 33 posts. I don't know if it's just 33 Instagram reels, but other than that, the majority of his posts are just giving you a feel for, number one, he knows what he's talking about, he knows what he's doing, and this is the environment that you'll be invited into when you go to his dentist office. So if I'm a parent just scrolling, doing my thing on social media, and I've been meaning to get my child a dentist because it's time for them to get their teeth clean, and I just kind of want somebody who's fun and loving and not, I don't have to drag my child to get their teeth clean, and this guy pops up, and now I can go through all his posts and get a feel for who he is and the fact that he has his own toothpaste line. I think I'm going to find out if my insurance, if he takes my insurance, right? And so, yeah, all around, this is just a great post, and speaks to the fact that you don't need to have fancy cameras, cinema cameras, and things like that. If you have a purpose behind your post, if you know who your target audience is, if you know who you're talking to, okay? He just didn't make this post to show off himself and his shoe collection. It was a part of who he is, and the fact that he provides great service to kids who love him and actually look forward to getting their teeth cleaned by him. So, great post. Even better that he constantly is showing up and showing who he is and what he does and what experience it's like to be at his dentist's office. It's a great post. I think we should all take notes as business owners, as entrepreneurs, as content creators, and just show up and show people what it's like to do work with you, what it's like to do business with you, because this is why we're on social media. We're on social media not to, gain a huge following and become influencers. Maybe that is your purpose, but as entrepreneurs who are also having to be content creators, we want to create I'm getting choked up here. Not choked up like sad, but just like over my words. Let me breathe for a second because I get really like gung-ho about this. We are on social media so that people know, like, and trust us. That's it. People are willing to spend a lot of money or even a little bit of money with somebody they know, like, and trust. And the best way to do that is to get our faces in front of this camera or our iPhones, showing people who we truly are, our authentic self, so that they will know, like, and trust us and end up doing business with us and coming back. Like, the first thing I can think about this guy right here with Happy Tooth SLC is not only does he have one client that comes in there, but they're going to keep coming to him for years and years and years. He has a lifelong client. Like, I just think about my dentist. I still go to her. I'm 30 years old. She's been my dentist since I came into this world. I went out of my way to make sure that my insurance took her, right? Because that's how much I want to stick with my dentist. And she's about to retire here in probably the next 5 years. And I'm going to keep going to her until I can't anymore have to find somebody else. She has a lifelong client. So let's turn on these cameras. Let's turn on our iPhones and let's get in front of our ideal client, our lifelong client, like this guy has done with his social media pages, and show them who we are, so they can know, like, and trust us. That's why we're on social media, truly. We're not here, well, maybe some people are, but we're not here to grow influence and make a lot of money through brand partnerships and paid advertising. That's a bonus. We love extra money. We can fund other things or just go on vacation. But at the end of the day, we're here to provide value so people know, like, and trust us, and we can sell our service or our product. So that's my rant for the day. I will catch you in another 15-minute Friday. And I think that's how I want to end this. Yeah, that's how I want to end this. So I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.